Hey guys, I know I'm looking for the camera again. Remember, my eyes don't focus because I can't find the camera, and I'm always used to looking at that to see what the playback is on it. So like I said, I'm trying to find the camera. I think this is it. So I'll look down here and see if that works. But I was debating to do this live because today is a sad day. Today is my cousin's wake. And I want to go, but I can't and everything. And my dad, my mom, and my sister are going. I think that's what they said to me. Because like I said, I'm supposed to be resting. I'm supposed to be doing things. I'm not supposed to be lifting anything and stuff like that. And it basically was interesting because when my aunt had passed away years ago, I had gotten the same pains on my side, and it turned out they found the ovarian cyst and all the other stuff and everything. So I'm thinking it's my relatives, like, if you don't believe in, like, spiritual or coincidences or anything like that, that telling me something is really wrong and everything. Also the fact that I basically just had to do a little witchcraft and everything because I'm getting tired of, like, this is live, guys, so I'm walking around my house. I'm getting tired of all the gossip and the rumors and everything, especially family and all this other stuff, right? So I just gotta come over here, just sage the place, as well as lit a candle. And basically I lit this is sage, by the way, guys, a shut up candle. Now, you guys know I'm a Wiccan and everything and stuff. Basically, the shut up candle says, like, don't say anything, be quiet, don't speak about. Okay? Also, if you guys have been watching, this is a blacklist candle. And on the back you write everyone that needs to be blacklisted. Okay? Now, this is everyone that has been blacklisted with jobs, everything from Elihu through, you know what I mean? Like, but you see this burn mark here? I don't know if the camera will focus on it. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. That burn mark is the people who burned me bad. Meaning it gave me, see? These are the people that burned me. Fates and Destiny told me, I put the list of everyone who has hurt me in the situation with Christopher, as well as anything, even, right? And it burned those names. It told me who the people are that hurt me in this fight with Christopher. And clearly the burn marks are on certain people and everything. And if they don't want to admit to that or anything, that's fine and great. But Fate and Destiny knows how to handle things. And this one is to keep the gossip down and everything and stuff. And like I said, here's my sage. I don't know if it's still lit. Let's see. No, it finally cooled down and everything. Alright. Well, basically, yeah. If you're playing this back, you can see and everything and stuff. But these are people that I want negative energy away from me. I want them to tell the truth. Just basically stuff. You know what I mean? And I know some people don't believe in this stuff and everything because they think that there's only one type of deity and everything and stuff. But you don't realize, we all, just like languages, we all share the same belief and everything. It's just said differently and done differently and everything. Instead of fearing gods, we walk with gods. You know, we ask them for help, and we don't single ourselves into one sect. If we can't get as much help as we can from one, we ask others to help, and that's the way society should be: asking others for help. And like I said, today is a sad day. My cousin's wake and everything. As well as the fact that, like I said, a couple of days ago, I got a 2:15 in the morning phone call from a drunk little girl telling me that Christopher wants me dead. All this other stuff and everything. And I sit there, and if you guys are noticing, these are starting to pop out again. That's because ingrown hairs. And what's happening is the medication that I was on, the erythromycin for the lung infection, basically was healing up, because it also heals skin issues and everything. That's why my face was clearing up. So yeah, so you're just walking around with me right now and everything and stuff, being live. And like I said, I'm on August 22nd, going to call out everyone and everything. By the way, this is what I started to do as a Doctor Who bathroom. It's just that I couldn't get the black to go around because I want to do police box, and it would take too long, and this was all rushed because you can see my light switch, how it looks and everything. I don't know if you can see the paint still on it and everything and stuff like that. But, it's like I said, I'm trying to see this in shadows, just being shadow. But I'm trying to deal with everything here. I mean, this place is small. And Christopher had promised that he was not going to be like all my exes and everything. He promised that he was going to help me through everything. He promised that he was not going to act like everyone else has acted towards me and let people bully me, hurt me, and everything. Okay? What does that say about his moral compass and everything? Okay? That video games are more important. That the friends that are hurting me, that won't admit to them that they're hurting me, or lying about me, or spreading gossip about me. And then to find out that he was spreading more gossip about me that wasn't true or anything because he's afraid of people. That he should not be afraid to be my friend. If you're afraid to be my friend, or even my boyfriend, then there's something wrong with you. And I don't appreciate being told because you're venting and everything, or you're doing things, that I have to be privy to all of it. When we were best friends, I didn't care if he dated, fucked anybody, or did anything. It's when he didn't give me a fair chance to be the girlfriend because two people convinced him I was nothing. And if he still can't figure it out, that he was wrong in this, and all of you were wrong in this, then you have no morals. And you like living in La La Land and hurting people out of jealousy, vengeful, hateful, everything. Okay? I have done nothing wrong to people, and today is like a sad day, I said, for me. But right now, all I can ask is this. That basically everyone just take in consideration prayers of my cousin that passed away. She was only 60 years old. Okay? My best friend Spencer, who passed away a month ago. Okay? I am tired of this. Hey, Jesse. I am glad you're one of the followers watching. I think, let's see. One of my friends is watching. Okay. And I like that someone put a thumbs down, because if you actually did put a thumbs like to this, then they really, you know what I mean? Because it's sad that I got hurt by someone I cared about and would have had the world given to him, and let people walk over me and him, because that's what they're doing to him too. They're walking over him. Okay? Unless he's master manipulator of this. Okay? But right now, I can't be at her wake because I have to be resting and taking care of myself. I have to deal now with the stress of dealing with all these bullies and everything else once again, because they know that if they start seeing me happy, they gotta make trouble and everything and stuff. And the funny part is, this is what I don't understand with people. And I know you guys think my eyes are going like this, but I can't, and like on a phone, I can't find the camera. Okay? This just makes me laugh, because I'm not like the average person when it's a breakup and everything and stuff. Okay? I just sit there and I go like, what is going through their head to make them think that this is appropriate behavior as an adult? Now, if it was a child, this would have been nipped in the bud. The behavior would have been corrected. But as an adult, what goes through your head that you won't let someone have a chance? You won't let someone be with someone because you convinced that someone that the person that they're trying to get to know is worthless and everything. Your friend asks for advice, and then you convince them that I'm nothing. That's on you people. And I love the fact that before anyone knew, I had said to him, make a choice. Do you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend and work at it? Or do you want to just be no more, right? That people knew we weren't before I even had said anything and he said anything, which tells me these people already made the decision for him. Like he said people were telling him all this stuff and everything. Okay, fine and great. But here's the thing. So were my friends. So was my family. But I did one thing different than him. I thought with this, and I thought with my heart. I took my 4 years with him, and I said, he was my best friend. He was my confidant. He was there for me. And I took that above what people told me about him, because I was giving him a fair chance. Okay? What did he do? He listened to people. He said it to me. He listened to people. He thought he could change his own mind because they changed his mind for him before. That doesn't work that way. He didn't think with his head and his heart. He thought with their brain and their asses. Okay? So yeah, I get to be blamed for everything, even though I'm the victim in this. But I'm not acting like the victim, because I'm calling you all out on the fact that you don't think, because you think that he's beneath all of you. Like Luke had said to me in a message and everything, and said to one of my other friends, and said that he cannot comprehend things. Everyone has a disability, and everyone fights in relationships. But this is the sad thing about this right now, that he is too scared, too much of a coward, too much of a spoiled brat to see that he can fix this by standing up for once in his fucking life But he doesn't want to, because to him, what's the point? She's nothing. They told me she's nothing. Because his friends who never met me, and this is the fun part, friends who never met me. And then he's got one little friend that called me for help and lies through his teeth, and that's Josh. And I'll never forgive Josh on that. Well, technically, you know what? You know what, right now? Josh Hill, I forgive you for your indiscretions towards me and your lies you told about me. You know why I forgive you? Because you're only 21 years old who likes to drink shots during his vlogs. And by the way, I've seen his vlogs and everything. Okay, you don't know any better. You're a child. You liked me to be his in the beginning, but when I told you you were wrong in something, I'm the enemy now. Funny, right? And you let your friends threaten me too. It's interesting how over there, they don't stand up for anything and they don't tell the truth. I lost my best friend, my confidant, and someone I cared about, all because friends of his who never met me did not like a change in him. So yeah, life today for me is me battling bullies and adult children. And then to lose my best friend, and then to lose my cousin a month later. Okay, my year has been sucky. And all I ask is that the person who was my confidant, the person who wanted me out there with him, let others stray him and control him and not let him see me for me. Left me alone downstairs while a podcast never happened. And if they don't own up to that, okay, to make him forget about me, that was wrong on their part. So I call and invoke this, the law of karma. Until all of you do right by me, 3 by 3 by 3, your karmic law will happen to thee. You will now have to tell the truth to set you free. And I bind you all from causing any harm to me. No more will you harm me. No more of your gossip will harm me. Because every time you spread a lie about me, and that goes for all of you, the truth will come out and set it right. No more will any of you hurt me. Because I am tired of this. This could have been resolved in 3 months. Could have been resolved in a week with us and everything. Because we could have tried again to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay? We could have tried to basically stay friends. And then when he came here, tried again. But clearly, it's funny how all he talked about was Gwen out there. And her divorce and everything. Okay? And how she posted it all over the world and everything. And my friends caught her with that. How he was with Carrie-Ad, and Carrie-Ad is his, like, golden, like, whatever and everything. How Josh is his buddy and everything and stuff. Okay? How he, when his mother came in, as we were cuddling, he jumped to the next couch. Guys, I don't care if he has a disability. I have a disability. What I am fed up and pissed off about is the fact that you robbed me of a chance to get to know somebody who begged me and asked me to come out there and stay longer than I could afford. And yet you guys are making me out to be the bad guy. So, like I said, I bind you all from hurting and harming me. I am tired of this. I have to clean this place up because I took time out to deal with you morons and you lying bastards and everything. And then I'm sitting here going like, I can't go to my cousin's thing because I'm not supposed to be doing a lot of things. I have to wait for people to help me. So yeah, it is sad. It is hurtful and it is vengeful on some people. But like I said, I am calling you all out because if you want to know the whole story, your little friend better tell the whole story. And you guys better stop treating him like he's beneath you because he understands everything. He knows what he's doing. He's just scared and is a coward. And I'm surprised with him being a Leo. I thought by now his ego would have gotten him. You know? And as Leos, I thought they were caring and they understood people. This would have worked if you guys didn't poison his brain to begin with. And that's what you guys are, poison. And guess what? I was the remedy and everything, and you guys got rid of me. Because don't let him fool you. Don't. I didn't fall for his fooling, and neither should you. And I don't get controlled by anybody. I'm fed up and pissed off because I'm doing better in my life. I'm getting better. And moving forward, my heart still needs time to heal because it was one bad breakup after another. And he promised he wasn't going to let you guys bully me, and he did. And I'm told that I interrupted his family thing. You know what? His father and his mother should take responsibility for him, since his friends clearly say that he can't function rationally and everything. Maybe they can explain to him how treating me like this was wrong. And if he is up to what I think he's up to, like I've said before, and he was with somebody and lied about it, karma's going to be a bitch. Because that does not look bad on me. It just proves me right. And if he does come out of the closet, it just proves me right too. That you guys lied and you treated me the way you did out of fear and disrespect. I don't fear any of you. I forgive you all. And I hope that maybe you have a conscience. That your little Jiminy Crickets or anything are sitting there going towards you. Because right now, I don't care who gives a thumbs down. I don't care who gives a thumbs up. Just know that what you did was wrong. And if you still can't see it, this is not someone who's burned or upset. Or no. This is someone who's pointing out the fact that if you consider to treat people like the way you treated me, you're going to be single and fucked up the rest of your life. And if this is how you treat people normally, and I'm talking about his friends, that says something about you guys too. Because I would never treat people the way you treated me. So while I go deal with what I got to deal with and fix this place and everything and deal with stuff, know this. I forgive all of you. I have bound all of you. And until you tell the truth, nothing you touch will ever be right. I atone for what happened with the lawyer, the fake sites, what my friend Sal did, okay? I atone for everything. But I would like to know who did the fucking baby thing, as well as anything else. So I'm telling you people right now, if he's watching or his parents are watching, I forgive all of them. But you have to know where I'm coming from. Your son lied. Your son listened to people who abused me. But that's okay. That's supposed to be really good. And the reason I called the cops was not to stop talking to him or to his parents. It was to stop Luke, Josh, and all of them and all the rumors. But then to find out that it was Christopher who said the rumors and everything. My friend Spencer was pissed. And you know what the police in UK said to me? All Christopher has to do is tell the truth. Come down there and tell the truth. And it can be fixed. Come here to New York and apologize. It can be fixed. Find my Uncle Tommy. It could be fixed. Tell the truth to your friends. It could be fixed. Have your friends talk to me like a human being and an adult. And get to know me instead of what they pulled on me. And it can be fixed. He's got so many ways to fix this. He doesn't want to fix it. And you know what? That's okay. Because it doesn't bother me. He doesn't want to fix it. What bothers me is the fact that you think it's so cool at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever to call somebody. It doesn't bother me. You're wasting your dime. I just put it on YouTube because it's the funniest shit going. Okay? It's the funniest things because adults are acting like children. So yeah, I will say this to all of you. If you want to do right by me, start acting like adults. And Christopher, I know you fucking watch these, and I know Josh watches these, and I know all your little friends watch these. Have you read the book yet? Guys, have you read the book yet? Because guess what? 10 more pages got added to it. Because it came back from the publisher again, and the publisher was like, here's some autocorrecting for you and everything. Oh, and could you elaborate on the fact of something at the wedding? And I said, sure, what was that at the wedding? Now, clarify this for me. Did they come up to you and ask you who you were and were in astonishment, or were they in shock? I said people were in shock that Christopher had a girlfriend because they all thought he was fucking gay. All right? Because, see, little mister ran and did not introduce me to anybody, so I was left on my own to talk to people. He also sat at the table like a little scared child and everything and didn't talk to anybody either. So I had to elaborate on that. And also about his baby bag. Because they said, are you sure it was a baby bag? I said, yes, it was. Because he brought his gun, his little, like, fake gun. He brought his game system and everything to a wedding. When were you going to play that? You could have left it in the car. But all his games got ruined when it was wet. That was karma. My purse got ruined too, but you know what? I just threw it in the wash and washed it. Some of my stuff got a little wet, but I had everything in plastic because I thought ahead of time. Okay? No more. No more of this, that, and everything. No more of, you know. Oh, there was another thing the publisher wanted to elaborate on. He wanted to clarify something about the Cardiff trip, too. He was like, did he really walk you all over Cardiff looking for a board game? Because they wanted to clarify the board game thing because I can't put the name in due to copyright. I said, yeah. So on your only date day, the only day you're there, the full day, he took two 18-year-olds on a trip through Cardiff to look for a board game, knowing you were going to leave the next day. I said, yeah. And that was when my publisher on the phone was like, do you still care about him? Didn't you know from that? It sounds, because they're reading the book and they're like, they didn't know what to do with him. They were like, how dumb is he? And then I think to myself, he's not dumb. He just doesn't get it. Or if he does get it, then he has no morals. And that's the sad thing. So I'm glad someone put a thumbs down to this. Because you know why? Because it is sad. It is unhappy. That I had a best friend who for 2 years was all gung-ho about me and everything and stuff. And then when he loses his job and everything else and just sits there as a mope playing video games, watching black satire, you know, the black comedy, you know, the ones that the dark comedies and everything, YouTubers thinking that's real stuff. Okay? There are real YouTube vloggers like me, and there are ones that do it for comedy purposes. Okay? And you can usually tell the difference. You take everything with a grain of salt and everything. But with this has gone on a year. If he did not want me to leave, if he did not want to change the status from boyfriend and girlfriend, if he did not want any of this to happen, all he had to do was say it. All he had to do was tell his friends to fuck off. All he had to do was tell them, she's my girlfriend. It will work if we let it happen. But he let others tell him, no, it wasn't going to happen before it even happened. So yeah, that's why I'm pissed right now. I'm also, like I said, recovering from all the debts that I've had. And the fact that now I have to figure out how to fix this place. Because after 5 years of asking people for help, now they realize I need help. And the fact that I'm sitting here in pain because I still have to get doctor's appointments and everything. Because I may be going in for surgery and stuff. Alright? We don't know yet until I get the doctor's appointments. Because I have been living with this pain for 3 years. Being misdiagnosed to find out 3 years ago this could have been fixed. Alright? I know what it is like to be misdiagnosed. But I'm not going to be medicated and everything else like he is. Because it's safer to go into La La Land because you don't want to deal with anything. When I was out there, he didn't take his medication. He was normal. He wasn't in pain or anything. And now he's in pain, but yet he's going to conventions and all the other stuff. Really? So don't begrudge me. Don't call me a bitch and don't call me anything else when I go do what I got to do. Don't say that I hurt him when he really fucking hurt me. Do you understand all that, people? If you want his phone number, I'll put his phone number up. You can call him. Since his little friends like to call me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Trust me, I will do that, people. When I get a chance to edit these, I will do that. I will give you his fucking phone number. And I know I'm going to get age restricted because of the language and everything and stuff, but I don't care. Nobody under the age of 16 should be watching these anyway. Because you're still children. You should be still being taken care of. You should understand that life does not have all these little prizes and everything. There is drama and everything. And you do get in trouble for what you do. And he is in trouble. He did wrong by me, and he has to fix it. And he has to start fixing it and clarifying it to people that whatever he says comes out of his mouth, don't make it an opportunity to call me at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't need to know where his ass is at all times. He's not my boy anymore. He would have been my boyfriend if he actually stood up for me the way he promised. So I'm telling you people right now. Even my family did not give him a chance. No one gives anybody I know a chance. It's going to change now. It really is. And that's why I'm having people shut up. I'm having people blacklisted, and I am making sure that my voice gets heard now. Because I know the truth, and the truth will be spoken. No more lying back, no more in a box, no more anything. I know the truth, and I'm going to keep speaking the truth to people who are so blind they can't see it. Because the glass is not half full and the glass is not half empty. Because the glass has stuff in it, and it is drinkable. Alright? Listen and hear me now. Christopher Graham John Fuel. You do right by me, things will happen, and be happy. But if you keep lying and hiding in your room like a coward, thinking you did nothing wrong and telling others that I'm the bitch, have your sister treat me like nothing, and not even get to know me, and have all those little friends of yours be jealous because you didn't tell the truth, trust me, Spencer saw what you wrote, and everyone, Sally, everyone saw what you wrote right before you did what you did to me, when all the bullying was starting up again. That bullying has started from day one that I knew you, because they didn't want me around you. You know why they don't want me around you? Because they think I'm no good for you, because they don't get to know people. They think because I'm like one of the girls or guys who called me, basically a bunch of them, kept saying that, why would he want an American slut? And I'm looking like, why are they calling me an American slut? I do nothing. Oh, that's right. They got a hold of one of my ex-boyfriends. Okay? Yeah. And you know what? That ex-boyfriend is a lying bastard. Because he just cheated on his second wife, by the way. Okay? Yeah. People think the grass is greener on the side, but when you don't know the whole story. And you know what that ex-boyfriend was from? 10 years ago. Yeah. Okay? Don't go there with me, people. The truth is going to come out. And if he hasn't already started to crack from the pressure, because he knows he did wrong by me, he better get his ass here now. Because it's funny, he has all this money to go to conventions. Why doesn't he get his ass down to the consulate and start fixing his passport and everything? Where was Gwen? Where was Carrie Ann? You know, especially, where was his people here in the United States? Jennifer, Ed, all them. Why didn't they go to the consulate and try to see why he couldn't get here? That was on me. Doctor's appointments. That was on me. Okay? No. I know the truth, and the truth is going to be spoken. Same like here. My family can go give their respects to my cousin. I have already tried to see if I could deal with everything and stuff, but I can't. And out of respect for my cousin, I also don't want a war. Okay? So yeah. Why don't you all get off your asses and start talking to me like a human being? Maybe call my phone at a decent hour. Or you know what? Since he has my Skype number, or my Skype on, have him call me on Skype, because this new Skype messed everything up. It seems that I missed a phone call from him in October. Yet, I know I didn't get any phone calls from him. Really, Skype, you know? I know someone's watching, and I'm hoping it's him. Because if you still really don't think you did anything wrong by me, and you think this is a game, then you have no morals, and everything you touch is going to fail. But if it's Josh and all them, why don't you own up to the fact of what you did and lied? And by the way, you guys got caught because I love how you fell for the Samantha profile. I really do. Because I was there when Sally was going like that. Okay? Pretending to be drunk. I was laughing my ass off that you guys were running through all of the convention trying to find her. And I love how Christopher was begging her for money. Because you guys bled him dry of his card and everything. And by the way, he still owes me $5 for his helmet. He knows what that is. Because he promised to buy me something if I paid cash for something because he couldn't use his card. You know? At the same time, please, his parents, if they're watching, I'm not a bitch, and I'm not a bad person. I really am not. And your son would have had the world handed to him. You can ask all my friends that really did care about me, the 15 people that tried to show your son that I need him here because he actually does need someone who is not going to bring him down, who is going to challenge him like I do every day, who's going to fight with him to give him something, a reason to live for. He doesn't have a reason anymore. His reason now is to play video games and deal with people who are married, younger than him and everything, who are going to go on to bigger and better lives while he just sits there and does nothing but play video games and complain about his head for attention. I see through it all. Like I said, I have a disability, I have pains and everything, but I still got to get up every day to go to work. I still got to get up and do things and stuff that adults do. Let them be an adult for once. Don't baby people. All right? And that's my rant and rave for that one and everything. But like I said, today was a day of me just trying to sleep in with the pain, deal with my cousin's passing, as well as everything. She's only 60 years old. 60 years old, you know? But if you guys think that everything in my life is so peachy keen, or you know everything about my life, no, you don't. My sister and my mother don't even know. My father don't even know all my life. Okay? They'll tell you they think they know, but they don't. Okay? Some of my friends don't even know. Like I said, I have so many different groups of friends and everything that invite me to things, but they forget I'm already invited to those things. So when they complain I don't hang out, guys, I can't. I have basically my sides hurting, everything else, because I'm taking care of myself now. I will try to get to things that I can get to, or things that are local, because I'm not taking the trains. Have you seen our trains? They're messed up. They declared a state of emergency on our trains. All right, so trains for me are going to be a little bit far and few. I may take a bus places, but the buses are also messed up also. I'm telling you people right now, if you want to spend a day in my life, oh, be all means. Take the life that I have. But I'm telling you right now this. Luke, Josh, Carrie-Ad, Gwen, what was the other one? Claire Bear, who else is on that list? Ruth, all you other people out there who think you know me and think, why don't you own up to the fact of what you did? That it was jealousy, hateful, and envy of you. Because you didn't want to see him succeed. You didn't want to see him because, like I said, Luke told everybody he needs somebody to take care of him and stuff like that. No, Christopher doesn't need to be taken care of. He needs to be taken care of in the sense of he needs somebody that can love him unconditionally and not treat him the way you guys treat him. I never saw a disability with him. All I saw was someone who never got disciplined and who never got the understanding that life is worth fighting for. And when you care about someone and you fall for them, you don't treat them like garbage. You actually work it out with them. You don't let your friends say you're not allowed to yell at the people when it's not even their business. And you don't let your friends continue a year-long bullying. But that's okay. I forgive all of you. Because in the end, I will have the last laugh. Because the door will be shut when my heart is healed. And when I'm dealing with other things. Because it's going to be few and far that eventually if someone does cross my path and these people call my house, they're going to say to them, tell your boy she found somebody else, and they're going to hang up. But we don't know when that's going to happen. Because right now I need to heal. And I need someone to tell the truth. I let him go on August 22nd, 2016. When will he let me go? If he doesn't want to let me go and he wants his friend back and he wants to try again, he has till August 22nd. But if he really thinks that it's fun to let his friends belittle and hurt me for this past year, the door is shut. The door will be shut. And any other phone calls I will shout out. Because he will not get me back. He broke my heart too much. Because he listened to stupid people. And I thank you for listening to me. Because my voice needs to be heard. And I am tired of not being heard. Because people don't want to get to know me. Let your friend be happy. Let him try again with me. I only called the UK police because you guys kept harassing me. I didn't want to stop talking to him. But it seems that you guys think you know what's better for him. That a stranger, but yet, when it was Samantha, a fake profile, because she had money. Is that it? Because she had money. She was all perfect for him. Really? I guess I must have won the lottery on seeing through people and seeing how evil you can be. Because that's all you guys were to me, was evil. So I forgive you. And if he is watching, you got a chance. You have a chance to fix it. You want a friendship back? You have a chance, because I'm not like normal people. I give people chances to fix their mistakes. Because all we do is make mistakes and we have to learn from them. And do I consider him a mistake? No. I consider him a lesson. on how people change when people control them and they don't think for themselves. So that's my lesson to learn, and it's yours. Everyone makes mistakes, and lessons need to be learned, and behavior needs to be corrected. So get your ass here, Christopher Graham John Fuel, or if you want to continue this like the way it is, be ready to be shout out every time that your friends call on your behalf, or your little jealous ass friends. And like I said, if you did this because you wanted to get back with Gwen, or you wanted to get back with other people, and use me as a toy and everything, and use me, karma's going to be a bitch to you. Because you don't do that to people you're supposedly caring about.